Hey guys, welcome back to some Mythic Plus commentaries in Season 3 of Shadowlands. As usual, I'm playing my Protection Paladin, and this is a plus 20 House of Atonement. This week's affix is Fort, Bolstering, Quaking, and Encrypted. Not the best week for pushing, but not the worst either. Bolstering has been significantly nerfed, and it falls off each stack after 20 seconds. So it's no longer that you're getting cucked by giga big pulls. So that's a huge plus. So we're heading left and lost the first pull. Normally we'll pull the groundskeepers at the start, but since this is bolstering, so I'm gonna pull them right about now. Yep. Let's see. Shards doesn't hurt that much anymore. The DPS just need to avoid the frontal. Alright, shards down. Now we just need to kill the rest of these. I'll probably start kiting soon. Yep. I'm pretty much out of defensive right now, so I don't want to be taking the mobs for a lot, like as less as possible, because they do have bolstering stacks on them, and they smack pretty hard. All right, so these three, and then I'll probably do the same thing. Pull the groundskeeper halfway through. The healer is Venthyr in this group, which is quite interesting. This is the first time I've ever played with the Venthyr Resto Druid. Alright, I'm just waiting to stabilize until I can get over to the hunter, because I don't want to expose my back to the mobs just yet. Yep, alright. The bleeds fell off. I'll probably start pulling the groundskeeper soon. I think someone ended up pulling the Stoneborn here. Or did it? Oh, maybe it was the next pack. Yeah, I think so. Right, yeah, it's the next pack. This. Alright. I don't want to pull any more, because we pull the groundskeepers, and if we pull any more, everybody's gonna have like 4 or 5 stacks of bolstering on them, which is not good. So we'll get this down, nice and easy. Look, gotta start kiting now. It seems like Venthyr Druid does a lot of healing as well. He's out of mana, so I think we need to let him catch up a little bit just to drink, so that we can last until we killed Earth Relic. Alright, and this is another hard pull, and we don't have Lust here, so it's gonna be really struggling on our healer if Shards of Halkias gets too much stacks of bolstering, and then he starts smacking everyone. Oh, that's my Guardian. That's all of my defensives, but hopefully they can start dying soon. And we do have the Earth Relic, so we're pretty safe right now. this is a pretty good arrangement for the buff. And I can probably start pulling the groundskeeper in now. About there. Oof. It hurts so much with bolstering. But our healer is pumping. He's pumping like 10k HPS every pull, which is really good. Very impressive. Very impressive indeed. Alright, and we can start kiting because I'm out of defensives, and we can start moving towards the next pack. That's it. Next is probably just a 5. The 2 mob here plus the hunter and the bears. I think the hunter's gonna jump in soon. Oh, there it is. I'm trying to face the mob away from the DPS. Oh, the hunter got clipped. Survival Hunter does a lot of damage right now. You can see on the DPS, he's pulling a lot of DPS. He's doing 20k this pull. I think he ended up being the top DPS for the whole key, which is really good. Alright, next is pretty much the same pull as this, and then the bears and the hunter. And after that, we'll do the next shard and then move on to the first boss. Alright, groundskeeper. Alright. The warrior had his spear here, so I didn't want to move and make him lose DPS. So now I'm pulling it in and kite a little bit. I still have my blood scale. I use it right there because I'm out of Ardent Defender has fallen off. Alright, so this is another very hard pull, but you can single taunt the relics and not pull the rest of the groundskeepers. You'll still pull one, but not all 4. That's something that can be used to your advantage. I don't have a lot of defensives right now, so I'm just waiting for my Ardent Defender to come up. I will use it now. And then extend that as much as possible. I use my guardians just to be safe because I don't have anything else. And Divine Toll is coming back up, and Blood Scale is coming back up too. So Prop Paladin right now is just cycling through all your defensives one by one, because you have a lot of big defensives. With Guardian of the Ancient Kings and Divine Toll, and then whatchamacallit, the Blood Scale. So, and once you cycle through them, Ardent Defender's very likely to be up again. And then when that's over, you get your Divine Toll back. So it's very... The rhythm is very good for M+. So you have something every pack. And then every 1 or 2 packs, you have your Guardian of Ancient Kings back. Because you're going to be killing Earth Relics. Alright, that's that. I think I opted to hold the left here. Very easy 4-pack. So a trick for Protection Paladin is when there's 2 casters mob, you can set one as focus, and then because what I'm trying to say is your Unity belt makes your Divine Toll cast Avenger's Shield every 5 seconds or so. So you can almost, just with that, you can almost perma interrupt one mob, and then you can just put the second caster onto your focus, and then use focus kick and then focus Avenger's Shield, so you can get almost every kicks in, and you don't have to worry about it. And that's a damage mitigation in disguise, because there's so much spells that you're not taking, and that ended up being a lot of damage negated. Plus Avenger's Shield gives you a shit ton of shield. Alright. Alright, so here I wanted to pull the I wanted to pull this gargoyle in front of me, and then there's another one after the gate on top of the stairs you can pull. Not this one. If we pull the one on the stairs, we can end up getting 3 gargoyles, stoneborns. But it's just a 4th week, so it doesn't really matter that much. We'll just pull this here. I'm trying to save a lot of room for my teammates, so by aiming him in the wall, and then we can move out later so that his ground things don't get everywhere. I will probably start moving after the next slam. After this one, alright, we'll start moving. There's gonna be another hit on me, so it's gonna do the hit, and then we can drag him out safely. So plenty of room for everyone to dodge. The glass shards doesn't hurt that much, to be honest, and it's a 4th week. Alright, he's about to spin soon, so we'll drag him out. Make sure everyone has space. I'm using Judgment of Light on this key, which I'm experimenting with. It's a lot of passive healing, but I'm not sure if I really like it, because passive healing doesn't matter that much. One of Protection Paladin's strong advantage is he can top. If you take Hand of the Protector, you can top everyone. You can top like one single person in like one global, which is immensely valuable, because a lot of times basically that's a lay on hands, and that's gonna save your team and your hero in very very dire situations. So I'm still experimenting, because Judgment of Light is a lot of healing with your 4-piece. We're killing Woe here, and then we're skipping all the way to the second boss. Alright. So the second boss is really good for Protection Paladin, because whenever if you save your Divine Toll, you have it for every time he summons the little ads, and it's really easy to bring them in. I've seen some tanks struggle with grouping the ads, because a lot of times they just sit there and cast. It hurts a lot, and it's really hard to smash them with the jump that way. So Divine Toe here. I'm gonna make space for whoever's got targeted. Alright. Other than that, this boss is a breeze for tanks. So you can see here, I'm saving my Divine Toe, because there's gonna be 10 seconds until the ads spawn. Alright, there it is. Probably pop wings here, and then Divine Toe. Like I said, we just group them together. Everybody pops their CDs. It's gonna be over soon. Warlock's doing massive damage. We'll probably get one more set of ads. It's gonna die real soon. Like I said, every pack, every summon, every time he summons the little ads, we have Divine Toll. In Tyrannical Week, you have to be careful of killing the ads too fast, because they do explode. And if every ad dies all at once, it can one-shot your healer or a DPS. Another bonus for Protection Paladin is it has so much damage on his own, so I can do all the relics by myself, and I don't have to worry about the DPS accidentally killing the wrong one. They can just focus down the actual mobs, and I'll take care of the relics. And for the next pack, you can separate the mobs and the relic as well. So one thing you can do is you can kill the mobs first, and then kill a Vi relic, and then bring that into the boss. So in the boss, you can have a free haste buff. Because this pack is fairly easy, so you don't need to kill the relic here. I should probably just start kiting to the relic now. I just wanted to be safe. Like no one's getting clipped by their frontal. We'll have 11 minutes left. Should be plenty of time if we don't mess up here. We have reasonable damage. I have actually pretty good damage. So I'm not super worried about time right now. But they seem to. So I'm gonna pull everything into the boss. Hopefully the interceptor will follow. He should be grabbing the gargoyles now. Alright, we're gonna start. Again, this boss is pretty easy for tanks. There's hardly anything you need to pay attention to. Just interrupt the volley, Shadowbolt volley, or whatever that's called. His normal cast doesn't hurt that much. Alright, dodge that. Alright, now I'm bringing him to the next urn so that our DPS have an easier time. Oh, looks like there's one more next to the healer, so I'm gonna bring over there. It's gonna die soon. So the next room is a little bit challenging. In terms of grouping the ads, you need to constantly stay on top of grabbing aggro from the little things that spawn. Otherwise, it just melee your DPS or your healer, and it could get very chaotic really fast. So I need to stay on top of it and make sure no one gets hurt too bad. One thing is I do have Bob, Blessing of Protection, so if anyone gets targeted by, let's say, like 10 ads at the same time, I'll just bop him probably. It's a little easier. Alright. Pop CDs. We're doing good damage. The little souls are dying really fast. As you can see, like, people are getting hit by small things. It looks like there's some left on the back. So we start picking them up. The good thing is the ads are still most of the ads are on me right now, so my team doesn't have anything to worry about. They can just do damage safely. I'll bring over here. If you take a look at the survival hunters damage, it's crazy. I'm not doing too bad myself, if I dare say so. Alright, that's the last set. And then we'll have 7 minutes as long as we don't wipe, and we should be timing this key with a couple minutes to spare, because it takes generally about 3 to 4 minutes to do the last boss if it's forward. maybe even faster if we have big damage. And we still have Bloodlust coming up, so should be a breeze. Bring him into the gate. Save some time. Every second's count right now. I guess every second counts always. Yeah. We don't have a lot of major mistakes apart from like DPS randomly dying to frontals, which is fine. Definitely happens sometimes. Happens too when I'm playing DPS, especially melees. Alright, we're gonna pop Lust here. Ooh, that was close. Oh, we're popping Lust now. That's right. That was the debuff I was seeing. Lust. The hunter's busy doing tons of damage. Or maybe he's waiting for his cooldown to come back. Alright, in this phase, if you're standing really close like I am here, like almost on top of the boss, just barely out of it, you can soak two beams at once and the damage doesn't increase, so it's a lot easier for your healer that way, because he only have to heal two people instead of 4. And I'm pretty much self-sufficient. I can heal myself, so pretty much he just have to heal one person. Alright, the next phase coming up. Plenty of time. The statues can hit you on the way in, so you just gotta be careful about that. Like I said, stacking the models. The other 2 beams are still soaked by 2 people, so that's why you're seeing 3 debuffs on the party frame. That's pretty much it. Ooh. See, lay on hands. I got you. This boss is a little challenging on Tyrannical Week, just because the dot hurts a lot. You have to carefully plan your defensive cooldowns and your Word of Glory. So make sure you always have a 3 Holy Power or a free Word of Glory for for the second half. But that's it. That's the key. Easy timed. Got 3 minutes to spare. If it's not bolstering, we probably could have done it even faster with bigger pulls. But that's pretty much it. Thanks for watching, and let me know in the comments what you think or what else you want to see. Bye!